Hello y'all and welcome back to another episode of KCG Plays. Today we're playing Luck Be a Landlord and we'll be doing a challenge video, and this challenge was submitted by Stephanie, so thanks very much for that. And it's the Pokemon challenge, or the Gotta Catch Them All challenge. I'm not sure which title I'm going with at the moment, so you guys will know it'll be right under the video. But simple enough challenge, just take all the beasts or animals that you're offered. Yeah, that's basically it. I have decided that if I'm offered two animals and I already have one, I'll take the one that I have less of. That's the only caveat that I'm adding to the challenge. Other than that, pretty simple challenge. Like all of them, we'll start at floor 1 and let's just jump right into it. So just off the bat, we think about what could work well. Obviously crabs might be a possibility. Beastmaster is definitely what we'll be going for, and the cats, you could do some good cat synergies. I'm sure there's a few other things that I'm thinking of, but that's at the moment. The new, what is it, the Eldritch creature could also be a easy win if we manage to find one. So right off the bat, I'll pick a shiny pebble, try and improve our rarity. Okay, here, so I think an owl is slightly better than a goldfish, and more of an animal versus a fish, so that works out well. Really hope I didn't have a choice of an animal in our first pick that I didn't. Pretty sure I didn't. Here I'll take a crab. And we made the first rent payment, 7 left over, so 15 now due in 5 spins. I'll take a bear and close that, and I'll take Pizza the Cat. Okay, a wolf. Okay, a wolf and moon build, obviously another one that I didn't think of, but could easily be a good build. Okay, so we are free to choose, I think, a rain here. And here I'll take a dog. Okay, made the second rent payment with 29 left over, so 100 now due in 6 spins. I could take a removal capsule. I think for this run I can remove duplicates that I've been forced to take, but I'll take a 5-sided dice. Checkered flag is great with a lot of the animals, well, mostly birds, but we're just going to lump them all in one category. I already have a toddler and I don't think hearts, so I'll take the ninja just because it's worth 2. I have a mouse and I have a crab, so I'll take a second crab. Okay, here, Hex of Destruction. That's interesting. I think I'll take a Hex of Destruction. It's a way of allowing me to clear my board. I'll take a second shiny pebble. Here I will take a hustling capital. It will be better in the long run than a cheese. So I made 100 with 80 left over. We're not doing too bad. 150 now due in 6 spins. This shouldn't be a problem. I'll take a chicken. And Quigley the Wolf is great. Let's remove our... Oh, we still only have 20 symbols. I was sure we had way more than that. Okay, let's take another owl. And we could take a turtle. There goes our turtle. Sad day. Let's take a coal. Try to bring up the average. 1 or 2 coals sprinkled in. Okay, we'll take a, let's re-roll and let's take, I did say we take the least common animal. I may regret that decision. Let's take a lucky 7 there. Okay, 150, we made that rent payment with 116 left over, so we're doing decently. 225 now due in 7 spins. Let's skip all of these and let's take egg carton, will be great so we don't get overwhelmed by eggs. Let's take out the cherry, it's not great. Okay, we've got our hen. Out of these, a magpie I think is actually better. There goes one of our wolves to the Hex of Destruction. This is 5 every 4 spins. Let's take it. Okay, let's take a cheese. Let's take a bubble and let's remove, well no, it's safe to remove because if we manage to pick up a geologist or something, we may need it. 37 per spin. Do we have it? We had a turtle. Let's take another turtle. Okay, Hexativery, no, I think that's pretty bad. Let's skip this one. Maybe if we can build up enough of a buffer. And so we made the 225 rent payment with 119 left over, so 300 now due in 7 spins. Let's take a chicken and let's take, we do have a bear, don't we? We do. Let's take Maxwell the bear. Okay, we could take another crow. And we could take a bee. And an owl. Okay, I don't think I want a hexatedium, but a diver could definitely be what this needs to take this out. Okay, let's try and get the diver on the board more often. So let's take out the Hex of Destruction. Let's take out the Kine. And let's take out, what's this? No, Pearl, he'll eat that. Let's take out Shiny Pebble. We need to get this diver eating fairly quickly. Okay, a crab. I'm happy with that. Okay, 300 with only 45 left over, so 350 now due in 8 spins. I'll take a lucky capsule and I'll take horseshoe. Okay, we're getting 50 a spin, which means we should make the next rent payment. Take a magpie. Do I want a witch? Yes, I think there's a lot of things that synergizes with. Let's re-roll here and let's take a cheese. I think if we survive the next rent payment and we manage to grow our diver a little bit, we might make it. That'll help. How is our inventory doing? We could pick up a rabbit fluff. 37, not great. We have 2 owls. Let's take a wolf. Let's re-roll and let's take a goldfish. Okay, so it's 350 made with 56 left over, 825 due in 8 spins, 425 sorry, due in 8 spins. So we need about 50 per spin. Diamond definitely helps. No more than 2 of the same symbols. I think grave robber probably better. Let's remove the flower and let's remove the toddler. Let's see what our average, we need an average of about 2.5. Okay, we didn't quite get it that time. Let's get the urn. Okay, we got 50 that time, not too bad. I'll take another magpie. $54, just over the required amount. Again, 54, just over the required amount. Take a sloth, that's 3 every turn. Okay, it looks like we should make rent payment. Oh, I should have taken the B there. Okay, my bad. I guess this run is completely invalidated, even if we manage to win it. Let's re-roll this and let's take a monkey. Okay. We will skip that choice. And we made the 425 rent payment, surprisingly, with 46 left over. So 575 now due in 9 spins. So we need about 60 per spin. Okay. Beehive is rare and we do have a bear. Okay, and the red peppers are never going to work. I'll take black suits. Okay, 70 per spin. We got it that time. Didn't quite get it that time, but I'll take the oyster for the diver. Okay, let's skip this. We made 60 that time. Let's take a void creature. I don't think it really counts as an animal, but still a decent symbol, so I'm never sad about having to take it. We have a geologist now. Okay, that could, if we survive the next rent payment and we manage to grow the geologist, we might get lucky. Well, we survive the next rent payment, we need about 75 per spin, which sounds unlikely. Okay, let's take another bronze arrow, or maybe an egg actually for the egg cartons. I forgot that we had them. Okay, so we didn't quite make it. We came close, but didn't quite make it. Let's take a look at what we ended up with. Quite a lot. Even with Hex of Destruction clearing out a few things for us. We just end up with a lot of symbols. 3 magpies, 2 of everything, 3 bees which weren't helping us at all once we got rid of the flower. Okay, let's give it another go, but I'm going to make a slight adjustment to the rules. I'm going to decide that if you already have one, like if you already have a creature, like an animal or an owl or something, you don't have to take the second one that you're offered. I think that will make it slightly easier, but also possibly possible. So we'll see if we can get through it using the new and updated rules. Rules 2.0. Okay, here I don't have either a monkey or a mouse, so I'll take a mouse. And we made our first rent payment with 6 left over. Here, our wolf is here, and happy hour, I guess. It's probably the best choice there. And we'll take a rabbit. Okay, will I take a second mouse? I guess so. Five-sided dice is just pretty good on average. Here I'll take a crab. And we made the 50 rent payment with 27 left over. So 100 now due in 6 spins. Wine gives us 3, so it's decent. I'll take lunchbox. I'll take another wine. A chemical 7 and a beer. It might be worth keeping these wines even without picking up a dwarf. Okay, let's take an urn. See if we can find some way of destroying it. Okay, here I'll take a monkey. And here I think it's unlikely we'll find enough cultists, but a Matryoshka doll maybe could help us. Just bring up the average slightly. Okay, we already have a rabbit, so I don't think I'll take a second one. Here's another rabbit, but I'll take a cheese instead. And we made the 100 rent payment with 85 left over, so 150 now due in 6 spins. Do we have a wolf? We do. So I will take a... let's take a reroll. Let's reroll again, and we'll take a chicken, I guess. Clear sky, okay. So wolves and moons are definitely the way to go. Let's take a thief. And we don't have Quigley the wolf, but I'll take a wolf. Should have taken a dog. Guess we don't have a dog. Oh well. Mistakes have been made. Here I will take a turtle. And here I'll take a fish. Fish. Okay. A buffing capsule should be worth more than 15, I would say. And let's take out the cherry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We made that rent payment. 11. So the buffing capsule only was 11. So the cheese actually probably would have been better. But 114 left over after our rent payment. So 225 now due in 7 spins. I guess we could take a rain. And out of all of these, monkeys given twice as much isn't bad. We do have a monkey kind on a string. I don't think it's bad either. There's a few things that would allow us to pick up obviously a coin for just an easy tree. Here we'll take a dog, obviously looking for Quigley the wolf. Okay, hex of hoarding. Now we'll take a key to try and get rid of our safe. Still looking for a banana or something. We have a turtle already, so let's take a beer. Wouldn't mind at this stage now maybe picking up a dwarf. Okay, I'm pretty sure this may tank our run, but let's take an oyster. Let's take another wolf. No, let's take a monkey coconut half. And we made a 225 rent payment with 122 left over. So 300 now due in 7 spins. And we definitely hoping to get anthropology degree versus black cat. We don't have any faces at the moment. We were definitely hoping to get like a diver or a geologist there to try and clear out our pearls. A banana for the monkey. Oh, dug out the teeth as well. Excellent. 47. And I thought it might be worth slightly more. Let's pick up our first bee. Okay, Robin Hood. Sure, sounds good. He's had a load of balance changes in the last update. Okay, I'll take a... Will I take another cat? We do have black cats, so let's take another cat. Okay, we don't have any way of destroying urns, do we? No. So let's take a void stone. And we made the 300 rent payment with 125 left over. Not too bad. 350 now due in 8 spins. Let's pick up another bronze arrow. And let's pick up fruit basket. Yes. Okay, let's take out... Where are we getting an egg from? Oh, we have a chicken. Okay, let's take out an egg, let's take out a flower, and let's take out... one of the pearls. Well, it didn't make that much of a difference. Okay, we'll take a hex of Midas. Gives us 3. And the downside doesn't exist with coin on a string. I'll take neither of these things here. Or here, let's skip these as well. Okay, we haven't picked up a goose yet, so let's pick up a goose. We don't want any of these things. A nice hit there off our wild card. Okay, we already have 1 goose. We don't need anything else. We got rid of the toddler. We've made rent payment though, thanks to the wild card and the Robin Hood landing next to each other. We already have 1 dog, so let's take a wealthy capsule. Okay, our Matryoshka doll is finally given 4. So we made the 350 rent payment with 97 left over. 425 now due in 8 spins. The apple would give me 4, wouldn't it? Yes, which I think is good enough. We don't have a bear, but we do have a rabbit. So let's take Maury the rabbit. Okay, we're only making 34 per spin, which isn't great. Hustling capsule. Let's re-roll, and we could pick up a pirate, which we will. That will get rid of the beers for us. Let's re-roll this and pick up another Hexamidas. We have a turtle already, so let's skip this. We need about 50 per spin, which we're just under. Let's take another beer for the pirate, which I don't think we've seen yet so far. Another wine is worth 3. Okay, we already have a monkey. Let's skip this. Unfortunately, with the oysters, our deck is getting fairly bloated. Could take Mrs. Fruit. It might be a bit late at this stage. Giant mouse there. And we just didn't quite make it. So we were just a bit short on the 425 rent. Let's give this one more go. And here we'll take a goose starting off. I remember reading a Reddit thread that said picking a goose before the first rent payment was actually quite good. Okay, here let's take a cultist. And let's take a snail. I feel like perhaps this oyster may be a detriment to us. Let's take a bronze arrow. And do we have a toddler? No. We could take Kyle the Kermit and then maybe pick up a few shiny pebbles. And with the shiny pebbles, pick up an early either geologist or diver. If we do that, I think this run is saved. If we don't do that, I think this run is doomed. Just with the amount of pearls that we'll end up adding in our deck. Okay, let's skip this one. Let's try and be a bit conservative. We'll take a turtle though, because we don't have one. Okay, we made the 50 rent payment with only 6 left over, 100 now due in 6 spins. 5-sided dice is quite good. We don't want rabbits. I will pick up a Ricky the banana though. And it makes bananas slightly not worthless. So let's pick up a chicken because we don't have any. And do we have a monkey already? We don't, so let's pick up a monkey. 3 spins to pick up 100. In this case, I think we have to take the wealthy capsule just to make rent. Which we should do. Let's pick up an owl because we don't have any owls. And here I'll take a bear. And we made a 100 rent payment with 12 left over, 150 now due in 6 spins. I don't have the thing for rabbit fluff, but we'll take it. And I'll take egg carton because we have a chicken. Here we don't have any rabbits, I don't think. No, so let's take a rabbit. And here we could take a reroll and another reroll and take a dog. Not the best option we could have been given, but should be alright. Do we have a monkey? We do. Do we have a snail? We do. So let's skip these. King Midas. I think if we just given up on the run completely. No. Well, funny, I think a thing that adds pearls and a thing that adds gold would be way too much. Okay, so we made the 150 rent payment with 7 left over. 225 now due in 7 spins. Let's take a lucky capsule and let's take small symbol bomb. And we'll use it to get unfortunately, a crow and a second cultist. Here we do have a bear, don't we? We do, so we'll take the honey. It's a pity we'd no rerolls there for rare items. Okay, do we have a magpie? We don't, so let's take it. And here we have a rabbit already, so I think we'll pick up the milk to feed to the cat. We already have a goldfish, so I don't want any of these symbols. Let's skip them. And here we could take a shiny pebble to try and improve the rarity. Okay, and we have a goose and a monkey. So we could pick up a banana, which I think we will. But unfortunately, that is where our run ends. So yeah, taking the pearl with the oyster early on was definitely a gamble. It definitely filled up our deck with pearls, which unfortunately are not great. It's a pity that this doesn't also help pearls, or if there was something that made, I suppose there is cleaning rag, I think, that affects pearls, which we didn't have. So that slowed up our deck. It definitely didn't help, but other than that, didn't see Beastmaster on any of our runs, which definitely could have helped. I forget, I think that's a, maybe he's a rare. I thought he was an uncommon, but maybe he's a rare. Maybe we just didn't get far enough. As you get further, the rarity of the symbols you're offered, I think, goes up. But we didn't quite get far enough. But I hope you enjoyed it, guys. A tough challenge, definitely. With the first run where you have to take every animal, a very tough challenge. With this one where you only have to take one of every animal and then you've got a choice after that, I think definitely doable. We had a bit of bad luck. Of course, you could be offered things like just loads of crabs or even bears and things like. There's definitely, or a chicken run. It's definitely doable. I might revisit this at some stage, but unfortunately, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, give us a like, and if you want to see more, we'll be back with another floor 9 run tomorrow. So subscribe to be updated whenever I do that. I release videos every day at 3 o'clock at the moment, 3 Irish time. So hope you enjoyed it, guys, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, cheers for now.